Alright, so we have the nice robotically controlled rocket here. We are going to be heading up to Mun once again, and we are going to be rendezvousing with them there. Today we are going to be taking Hal up here, Octo. He's going to be taking the rocket up to the Mun, so let's not delay any further. Let's take off. Alright, here we go, ready to take off. Oh, no countdown for Hal. Okay, Hal's taking off. Good job, Hal. We're going to go ahead and do just a very, very slight gravity turn here. Don't want to get too aggressive with it. Hal's doing a good job. Good job, Hal. Fantastic. Just watching my nav ball down there and not being too aggressive with my gravity turn. Epic music playing. Hal's doing a fantastic job. Good job, Hal. Separation of the boosters is done. Hal continues to take us up to the 90-degree mark here. Doing a fantastic job, Hal. Just fantastic. Just a fantastic job. Getting a little bit of heat on Octo up there. On Hal, but he's doing alright. He's doing alright. Let's go ahead and start angling out horizontally for our orbital insertion here. Fantastic. Let's get up to about 75K or so. We should be able to get up into orbit after that. Alright, amazing. Continue to burn once we get up to our apoapsis, which will be in 2 minutes. Alright, we're going to go ahead and extend the antenna there, so that Hal can communicate a little bit better with the Space Center. Alright, fantastic. And we are ready to do our burn in about 10 seconds. So let's go ahead and get on to target here. And we will burn last bit of this delta V and then begin the rest of our burn from our upper stage. Alright, there we go. Fantastic. Let's get that periapsis up to about 80,000. Lower stage detached. Upper stage beginning the burn. Very nice. Now this stage should take us to the Mun as well. Alright, we are in orbit. Fantastic. Got some science available. Cool. What's the science? Huh. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and set a maneuver for the Mun. And let's set that as our target. Oops. No. I want the Mun itself. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, and then we want to set our burn that when it reaches around the orbit. There. Burn prograde. There we go. That is going to take us 850. Okay. All right. 666,000. No thanks. 190. Let's burn a little bit back that. Okay. About right there. That ought to do it. 60,000. for 866. We're going to be burning in 20 seconds. Very good. Going to do our target burn here. Fantastic. And 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, burn. Fantastic. Making our burn. Just amazing. This should get us so that we can rendezvous with our vessels. Plenty of Delta V left, hopefully, to do the rendezvous. I used to be really good at rendezvous in KSP1. I don't know if that's going to translate to KSP2 or not. Alright, let's just go ahead and burn just a little more. Get us into position and stop. Alright, that's good enough. Good enough for the girls I go with. Alright, Hal? Are you ready to, lack of stellar exposure, that's okay. Hal, you ready to get away from Kerbin here and head on up to the Mun? I think he is. Bye, Kerbin. Hal's on his interstellar journey here. Interstellar's a bit of a exaggeration. And we're gonna go ahead and get ready to do our orbital insertion burn around the Mun. And then we will rendezvous with our buddies. Let's see. Camera changes always get me all disoriented. Go ahead and... I don't want to get too close. I can't set a maneuver node for some reason. Oh, now it's letting me. Okay, good. Alright, so let's go ahead and set a maneuver node, and we will set this to burn retrograde to get us into an orbit around the Mun. There we go. Fantastic. That's 268. It's not bad. We're going to warp up to that. And get ready to do our burn retrograde. And we'll do that in 10 seconds. There we go. And we should have plenty of Delta V left to do the rendezvous, I hope. I hope. Alright. Now the command module for the moon landing, it actually has quite a bit of Delta V left. And so we might try to rendezvous with Jock first. Yep. We're going to go ahead and set it as our target. And we have a pretty big disparity in our planes there, as you can see. And so I really need to come here to our descending node. Put in a maneuver node there. And we need to get that angle corrected so that we are on the same plane as Jock here. So let's go ahead and get that done. There we go. 1 degree. .5 is not bad. I wish I could get it down to 0, but it looks like I might not be able to due to the size of it there. So that's a 212 Delta V burn. We'll go ahead and do that. I probably should go ahead and extend my antenna so Hal can talk better. There you go. Talk good, Hal. Okay, and let's go to our target for our burn. There we go. It's gonna be a nice juicy burn here. Burn. Alright, then we can do our actual rendezvous with Jock. Pick him up. And then rendezvous with the command module. Jock will get into that, and we'll fly back to Kerbin. Alright, fantastic. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. Still at 0.6, not bad. So if I go ahead and burn at the ascending node here, we could go ahead and maybe fix that up just a little bit more. It's the 3 delta V burn, so probably not strictly necessary. So we'll throw that in trash. Alright, so let's go to the apoapsis then. And we are going to burn until retrograde until our orbit intersects with the orbit of Mr. Jock here. There we go. And you can see these intersect points here indicate where we will be meeting our target. And so what we want to try to do is get those as close as possible. There we go. We're getting pretty close there. Let's take a look. Distance from target 35,000, 122. Alright, let's see if we can get that cleaned up just a little bit. Now on Kerbal Space Program 1 you could really dial it in with the mouse wheel. It seems to be able to do that here. Okay. Yeah, the mouse wheel does not work, so it's a little harder to fine-tune these maneuver nodes. 36, okay. Alright, we're going to go for this burn here. It's a small 49 delta V burn. And then we should be able to get really close to Jock after that. Alright. That burn. Alright. Let's see what we ended up with here. Okay. So if we take a look, we're not quite, kind of lost our intersection there. So let's go ahead and throw in another maneuver node in front of us here. Let's just see if we can clean this up a little bit. If I move it actually down to the descending node, might be able to get this cleaned up just a little. Like so. Okay. That should be pretty close there. Ooh, 100,000. That's really far, actually. Okay. Alright. I wish I could add orbits to this thing. Alright. I guess it's going to be about as good as I can get it. From here, I go ahead and burn to the target. Alright. I really missed the fine controls that was available on Kerbal Space Program 1. That I must have to make do. There we go. Alright, so now, if I go up here towards our intersection, closer to our intersection, I really need one more burn here. I need to change it so our intersection lasts longer here. Alright, so what you can see is down here, we're going to be approaching each other, but we're still going to be pretty far apart, and we're going to be 301 meters per second relative speed away from each other. So what I think I'll do is up here at this point, I'm going to change this to target, and we are going to burn retrograde relative to target, and we are going to match his speed here. And so what I think we will do, yep, oh, he's faster than me, isn't he? Okay. Yes, because I'm got such a long orbit. So if I match it here, if I change my speed, we'll match his orbit basically. I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and orbit around a couple times before we decide to do anything else here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and burn retrograde at the apoapsis so that I can decrease my apoapsis of my orbit, and that will help sync us up a little bit better. Alright. Let's go ahead and burn. A small burn. There we go. Fantastic. Alright. Now you can see our orbits are a little more in sync, and I can let him circle around behind me. Alright, so he's over there. Where is he? There he is. Okay, lost him. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. I think this is going to work out right here. I'm going to come around here. And he's going to be right behind me. Alright, so what I'm going to do is about right here. I'm going to create a burn here. Actually, I don't need this. I'm just going to burn the target. And we're going to burn retrograde relative to the target. I'm going to warp up to here. He should be coming up. Yep. Coming up behind me. There we go. And I'm going to burn relative to the target. 700 delta V, that's a lot. But this should get us in the same orbit as him. Actually, I think we're going to have to do one more orbit because he's going to be a little bit too far away from me. Alright, here we go. This is perfect, right here. I'm going to burn relative to the target. Retrograde relative to the target. For 144 delta V. Alright. And that should get us in the same speed as him. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to burn towards the target. If I can burn towards target. There he is. Towards my target. Alright. Okay. We should have a little bit of an intersection here. Alright, getting closer, getting closer, getting closer. You can see if we continue on this path, we're going to crash into the Mun, which we do not want. But I do want to get into orbit with this fellow, so I'm going to go ahead and burn. Relative to him again, this should put us back into a nice good orbit. And we should be nice and close to Jocko. There we go. Alright, now let's burn towards the target again. And he is only 4 kilometers away, which is not that far. So if I go ahead and take a look here at our relative distances, I'm going to go ahead and burn just towards him a little bit more again. Until our relative distance is a match here. Alright, about 1,000 meters, and we'll be the closest we're going to get, basically. Alright. I'm going to watch until he gets to about 1,000 meters. We'll get Jock out, fly him over to Hal here. Then we'll have to rendezvous with our other vessel. Okay. Alright, we're going to burn retrograde relative to the target. Small burn. Jock can fly for 1,000 meters. Okay, ready? And we are going to wait till he gets to 1,000. And we're going to burn. There we go. Fantastic. Alright. So now let's come over here to Jock. Let's have to do it inside of this, I guess. Control this. Alright, Jock. Ready to get out? Jock is ready to abandon ship. Alright, turn your thrusters on, Jock. And head on over to the orbiter over here. Real peachy. Normally you would just have him board this thing and then go home, but I wanted to make it super complicated, so all right. Fantastic. The sun is rising on our rendezvous with our savior Hal here. There we go. Hal is here to save the day. All right. And there's Hal. Okay. Fantastic. Come on in. We're going to take control from Hal. Alright, want to get on board? Bink! Alright, fantastic. New research reports are here. Good. Alright. So now we need to rendezvous with the command module. So we're basically going to do the same thing here. We're going to set that as our target. And we are going to set a maneuver plan here to get into the same plane as the command module. 2 Delta V, come on now. That will do it. We'll try to do it anyway. Okay. Alright, got that done. And now we need to do an intersection here with him. Let's see. Go to our let's go to the Apple. Let's go here. And let's just see if we can create a intersection that is favorable. There we go. That's a nice intersection right there. Really nice. Okay, only a couple thousand meters. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right, so about 2,400 meters is about the best we're gonna get. That's fine. All right, let's go to this burn. It's only 33 Delta V. Not a big deal. We'll go to the intersection. We'll burn our relative speeds, and we'll get an intersect going for ourselves here. And Hal will remain in orbit as an artificial satellite. As will the lander. The moon lander will stay in orbit as well. All right. Are we ready? burn this burn here. 33 delta V. We're going to do our second intersection. And stop. Okay. What did we end up with? 4,000? That's not bad. Alright. So, let's come around here to our intersection. About right here. Warp to that point. Me and Hal working together. For Jocko's benefit. Okay. And here we are. Coming up on the default name here, 10. We're gonna wait till we get to about 4,500. Then that will be the closest that we're separated there. We're gonna burn retrograde relative to target. You can see it's a pretty similar orbits, so the target is much. The relative speeds between us is much lower this time than it was last time. Alright, fantastic. Now I can burn towards the target. And I'm going to take a look at our map, look at our intersection, and get that down until we're nice and close. Once again. That'll put us within 200 meters. Then I'm going to burn relatives retrograde once again. Okay. I'm going to wait till this guy gets up within 200 meters of us. We'll burn retrograde relative to him. Another 30 delta V. And then we can just fly over. And then we'll have Hal burn a little bit so his periapsis is a little higher, but not too much higher. Alright, ready? Burn down to 0. There we go. Alright, he's within 400 meters of us. Go ahead and get Jocko out. Let go. And turn your rocket pack on, Jocko. Alright, get away from Hal. Go on over towards our command module that you used to get to the Mun. This was a several day ordeal for you, I realize, but it's over now. Okay, the command module still has the upper stage attached, so it's actually going to have quite a bit of fuel left. Great. Okay. Man, I hope I have all the science with me. I didn't see a thing where I can get reports like in the other one. Let's see. Yeah, there's no like grab reports or anything like that, so. Let's go ahead and grab him. Alright, get on board. Pink. Alright. Reports transferred. Yeah, okay. Fantastic. Alright, so now if we go back and we grab Hal. Hal is going to go to the periapsis. And he is going to go orbit, prograde. Alright. It's going to get the apoapsis up to about 50. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to go to the apoapsis. Here. Oops. And then we'll burn again to get our periapsis up to about 50K. All right. All right, fantastic. All right, now we got another satellite here. All right, default name is going to be my ship, and now we're going to plot a course to return to Kerbin. All right. Kerbin, set that as my target. Create a maneuver node on here. All right. And let's fly down here. Something like that. All right. Wish I could see that periapsis. Can't see it. I can't see what the value is, so we'll trust that that's good enough. All right. It looks like our burn will not have us crashing into the mun, which is good. All right. Jock, you ready to bring us home? Let's do it. How come oh, there we go. Fantastic. All right, Jock. Burn, baby, burn. There we go. All right. And then now we can take a look. Periapsis is at 800,000. Okay. Go ahead and warp out here. Phew. No longer in orbit of the mun. Let's go ahead and set a maneuver node here. Hello. Set a maneuver node to bring in our periapsis to 35,000. There we go. 154 Delta V, no problem. All right. Ready to burn. Okay. Burning it on in. And stop. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, Jocko, you ready? You got a lot of fuel left, my friend. A lot of fuel left. We are going to burn all of it up in Kerbin's orbit. Or in Kerbin's atmosphere, rather. As soon as we get in there. Here we come. Fantastic. All right, we're hitting the atmo, and it's about to get hot up in here. About to start getting hot, because we're coming in quick, 3,100 meters per second. You can see it's bringing in our apoapsis here, very slowly. If I go ahead and burn, start bringing that in much more. Going to detach that. There we go. We are burning. Am I burning? There we go. Now I am. Okay. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. I strictly don't have to do this reverse burn here. I just wanted to use up all the fuel. Might as well, right? Where am I going to land at? These mountains? Looks good. Like we don't have a mountain science yet. That might be good. All right. I think I will go ahead and jettison the last bit of the thruster there. Let the chutes slow me on down. There we go. Fantastic. Yep, we're in a little bit of a mountainous region here. Pull the chutes. I don't know why it looks so green. I guess because it's dark. I don't know. Yeah, because there's lots of grains. There we go. What I like to call safe and sound. No science junior on here, unfortunately, so we won't be able to get that extra bit of science from that here in the mountains. But that's snow or something? What is that? Why does it look so weird? Why does it look so weird? Okay. I guess it is snow. Alright, here we go. And plunk. Out. Let's go ahead and get Jock out and let him do a little bit of... Yeah, it's snow out here. Go ahead and pick up some snow. Don't eat yellow snow, Jock. Okay. And crew observation. Alright. Fantastic. Get back on board. And we'll recover. Alright. We did it. Fantastic. Let's go to the mission control. And submit the lonely satellite that we did.
Excellent, better internet connection. Plus, we've got footage of the satellite smiling. I assume it's smiling. I can't read satellite facial expressions. Maybe there's a bit of a bounce in their orbit. We might have to make this a weekly thing. Friendships are so hard to come by.
Alright. I didn't even mean to do that, but we did it accidentally. Because we already had that satellite, the Kerbnik, up there. Alright, so fantastic. So now we have to... find the source of a mysterious signal on the Mun. That would be interesting. Put another satellite with a perfect circle around Kerbin, and also escape Kerbin's gravitational sphere of influence. So that might be interesting. We probably would do that with just a probe, so we don't have to bring that back. But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure and hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.